Always be closing. What I mean by that is every single word, every single sentence, every single question, every gesture, every anchor, every language pattern has to influence the client or the group of clients to move forward with your product and service. And that really does mean that you've got to be a master of sales training, master of sales techniques. You've got to make sure that you say things positively, that you use test questions to make sure that you're moving in the right direction. That might be something like, does that sound good to you? Are we moving in the right direction? Whatever that might be, but make sure that you're asking those questions and always be closing. The biggest mistake that salespeople make is they do a presentation and their belief system is that their job is to do the presentation. That's not your job. Your job is to really to show guts, and what I mean by guts is get us the sale. Your job is to get the sale. You've got to create pressure or influence on an individual and allow them to buy, which really means that you always have to be closing. Man, it's okay to close in the first 3 minutes. In fact, the best thing you can do is close in the first 3 minutes, and if they say yes, shut up, and take the order, right? So what that does mean, though, is that you've got to have multiple ways of closing a sale. You have to know different types of closing techniques, whether that's an order blank close or a directive close or a controlling close or a test question. But be closing all the time. In fact, it is said that 50% of all sales come on the fifth close. 80% of all sales come on the fifth close, which means that we have to be closing a minimum of 5 times for us to reach that quota to get that sale. If you're not making 5 closes, you're not doing your job correctly. So we've got to know at least 5 closes, and I suggest you have to do 12, 15, or more for you to be effective in terms of being a professional closer.